Alright, so first we're going to be priming the face with the Nivea Men Post-Shave Balm, if I can speak tonight. I really like this stuff because it is a thin consistency and it really moisturizes. It really makes my face moisturized, and it's just a really good base for my makeup as well. So really good alternative if you don't know of a good primer. And you only need a little bit to go a long way. Okay, so I'm just going to let that primer sit on my face, and then I'm going to work on my eyes before anything besides my eyebrows because I already have those done. Alright, so going in with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, I'm just going to be applying that to my lids. So going in with my NYX Butt Naked Turn the Other Cheek palette, one of the palettes I use the most in my videos. I'm just going to be applying this dark mauve tone to my lids as a transition shade. So now going into my Double Exposure palette by Smashbox, I'm going to try and create a cut crease. This is going to be my first attempt, so you guys can definitely really get the full feel of how hard it is to do a cut crease, but I'm going to put myself to the challenge and we are going to see how it turns out. So hopefully just root for the best. So taking this burgundy matte color, I'm just going to be carving out my crease area. Okay, so I know it's looking pretty wild right now, but I'm just trying to carve out my crease area. So now, going in with a Morphe M149 brush, I am going to be dumping that into the matte dark brown shade and just going over that crease area as well to give it more of a smokier effect and blend out this harsh line. Okay, so far so good on carving out the crease area. So now I'm just going to go in with a blending brush and blend out all the harshness going on my lids. I think I'm going to leave it as it is because I really like how it is like not too dark and too dramatic. You know, it's kind of like light and just all blended out, which I really like how it's looking. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply my concealer to my lids now and really sharpen out that crease. So going in with the lightest concealer I have, this is the MK Signature Concealer, which you guys have seen previously in my videos. If you guys are definitely from like the beginning of my channel, then you will definitely know what this is. I've had it for a very long time. To apply this concealer, I'm just going to go in with the Wet n Wild concealer brush and let's get to carving. Whoa! I like how it's turning out. Sorry if I'm making the ugliest faces doing this, I'm just so concentrated. Okay, so now I'm just gonna try and debate on what I want to put on top of this concealer. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this peachy goldish color and apply that to what I just put on my lids. Alright, so you guys, if you can't tell, I applied my wing, and now I am going to move on to my foundation. So for foundation, I'm just going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 24-Hour Foundation, and my color is 101 Classic Ivory because I am the palest person on earth. And I'm applying that with a Real Technique Beauty Sponge or Beauty Blender, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to go light on the foundation and a little bit heavier on the concealer. If you guys hear a little bit like jingling noises or like crunches, my dogs are eating in the background. So that's what that is. Going in with my NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer, I am also in the color, well, for concealer I always pick the lightest, so this is the CW02. So it doesn't really matter what color I am because I always pick the lightest one. So I'm just going to be applying this to the areas I want to highlight. Okay, so once that is done, I'm just going to set my face and then bake my face as well. So first I'm going to start, let's see, actually I'm going to set my face first using the CoverGirl Clean Setting Powder. This is also in the color 105 Ivory. Using a Wet n Wild powder brush, I'm just going to use this to apply this powder. And to bake the face, going in with the Airspun Loose Powder. Okay, so I'm going to let that sit for a few minutes, and for that time being, I'm just going to go ahead and contour my face with my Wet n Wild Contour Duo. And you always just want to make sure you blend down onto your neck so everything's even with your face, along with your ears as well. Alright, so now I'm just going to go in and wipe off the baking powder. Going in with my e.l.f. blending brush, I'm just going to contour my nose a tad bit. So now onto highlighter. I'm just going to be using the NYX Powder Illuminator, the highlighter I always use for now, and I'm just going to go with that same brush and highlight the spots I want to to be highlighted. Okay, and for lashes, I'm just going to curl my regular lashes and apply some mascara, so BRB. Okay, so I went ahead and applied the mascara, which I used the Katy Perry white, what is it called? Oh, the Katy Perry Cat Eye Mascara and the Blackest of Black. And then I went in with my crease color, the burgundy shade, and I applied that to the outer corners of my bottom lower lash line. And then just applied some white eyeliner to my waterline. So the reason being I didn't record that is because my camera died, so for the time being, while it was charging, so I could film this, I just went ahead and finished that. So this is the final look, and now I'm going to add my lippies on. If you guys are looking for a really good lipstick and it's super affordable, I just discovered the Wet n Wild Velvet Matte lip color, and these things are freaking amazing. Like, oh my god, looking for truffle, A362, and I'm seriously so in love with this color. The formula in this is just amazing. It does not dry out my lips whatsoever, and it stayed on for a 9-hour shift the other day while I was working, so I say it's pretty good. I'm going to apply this color to my lips, and you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about. So this is the final look, and just to top it off, we need some setting spray. So using the Master Fix Maybelline Wear Boosting Setting Spray, I'm just going to spritz this over my face. So there you guys have it. That completes this tutorial for tonight. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, because I am super proud of how my eyes turned out. This was my first cut crease video, so I'm just so stoked that it turned out the way I planned, and I'm glad you guys could see that as well. So if you guys had any inspiration off this look, or you guys recreate it, just let me know in the comments below, because I would love to see that, and tag me in any of your pictures or anything like that if you upload them. So if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. It's the big thumb, you can't miss it. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe for weekly videos. I'm trying to be consistent now, so I hope you guys can tell, and I hope to also see you guys in my next video. Bye!